Damn. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Empress Love Love? What's up, Empress Unicorn? Pink Tarot, Universal Lobby. Christina, what's up? I got it. Wait, don't stop here. Alright, let's do Taurus. Shall we? I swear y'all just be waiting, just like right right outside the little lobby. I swear y'all be waiting just as soon as I get up there. It's like boop, boop. What's up, Star Boy? What's up, Tad? Star Boy, you must got two pages or something like that. Unless you got a duplicate in there. What's up, Karma? Karma Ann. Alright. Here we go. 3, 2. Oh, what's up, Taurus? How you doing, Taurus? You alright? Good? Gucci? Ready? Alright. Thank you. E Starlight? Esther Starlight? Issa. Okay. Y'all are chipper. Y'all are just chipper, upbeat. It was yeah. I like it. I like it. All right, let's see what's up, Taurus. All right, host, tell me in the Taurus, please. I might need to do another new members read. Okay. All right, so we got Crush. This one's been coming out like nobody's business. Yeah, it has. It has. Okay. All right. You have a strong feeling about someone that makes you happy or nervous when they're around. Okay. Feel like it's a fitting that someone likes. Got careless. Okay. You don't feel concerned or worried about making mistakes or harming someone or something. So you got a crush here. Okay. Somebody wants this crush to be careless. To be reckless, to be careless. Okay, they want them to see you in that way. Could be. But this person's sentimental over you. Okay, a general thought, feeling, or sense of something or someone in the past that is pleasant. Right? This person has good memories of you. When they think about you, it's pleasant. Like it's like warm. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody cannot poison someone against you because they've already experienced you in certain type of ways. Okay, and I mean like energetic. Okay, maybe observing you. Okay. So somebody could be doing some careless things in the background. Okay, y'all could be feeling a little, feeling that a little bit. Just clear out your energy. Okay. I think it's coming from both sides. Acceptance. I just heard accepted their role. Somebody's accepted their role. Okay. Butterfly transformation. Okay. Somebody's come out of their cocoon. All right. Or they're coming out of their cocoon. This butterfly's already out of their cocoon. Okay. No cocoon in sight. Looks like it's letting their wings dry. Right? Because when they come out of the cocoon, their wings have to dry. Right? They can't, just start flying. So somebody's accepted this, the way that they feel for someone, whether this is you, someone else, or the both of you. Acceptance has to be had before anything could even, move, go forward, or, there's steps, acceptance, right? And then after acceptance, then, there's a game plan, right? There's things that would be set up to be put in motion after that, right? Because you got a plan to get somewhere, you don't just plan to stay there and stare at your crush, you know what I'm saying, forever, right? Okay, there's things that are implemented. Okay. Is that Whitney? How will I know, Whitney? Yeah. How will I know if he really loves me or she really loves me? Demoralized. When your belief in yourself is destroyed. How will you know if he really loves you? Action. Or she? Action. Action speaks louder than words. They just do, right? Don't tell me what you're gonna do. Let me see. Let me see. Right? Okay, so I feel like somebody is about that action. You, or opposite you, or both of you. Whoever's in the masculine energy, okay, specifically. Whoever this careless person is, I don't know. Somebody can have like this goth type of look, emu, or like a dark type of. It's giving like Darth Vader. I'm looking at a poster over there. So somebody doesn't believe in themselves, whoever this careless person is. And they want for somebody else not to believe, period. Not just in themselves, but to believe, period. I don't feel like they can mess with their belief in themselves. Okay? Because this person's pretty confident. They're pretty established in something. They've built something. Or, yeah, they've built something. Or some things. They've established some things. So if this person cannot be affected in that way within themselves, then they can't be affected outside, right? Like, mirror projection type of way, right? It's the same thing as if you don't love yourself, right? You can't love anybody else, right? All right. But someone does love themselves, so, that the latter's not the case, okay? I don't know. Somebody could get not get caught, but somebody could like go off into like a daydream about you or something like that. Okay, and people like see this person doing this. All right, listen. Let me get a few. For Taurus. What we at? Saving grace. It ain't none of your friends' business. Genuine. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Off the album Pony. Okay, okay, all right. Inner vision. Okay, so somebody could have nosy friends. Archangel Michael, block whoever that is, please. Trying to mess with my speech. Somebody could have nosy friends. Okay. I feel like you're somebody's saving grace. Okay, in a sense. Um, I feel like you help somebody to see within themselves more, deeper. Shield of resilience. Hurtful events ignite your soul. Quiet moments, fast progress. Okay, so it's like a calm before the storm, or maybe that's not a. It's like being in the eye of the storm, right? You don't know that you're in the eye of the storm until that back wall of that storm comes, right? Okay, so hurtful events and ignite your soul. Something hurtful was the thing that awakened something in somebody. Okay, true beauty comes out of pain, right? Comes out of pain, hurt. Okay, if we never went through things, if we never got got our hearts broken, or even the trauma we've been through, right? If we never went through those things, then what's within us would not come out of us. That makes sense. Okay, and the solitude, the quiet moments, is a part of that, right? It's kind of like you have to sit there and burn. You hear the wind outside? Wind is blowing like. Y'all hear that? I know you hear that. A east wind. A east wind. Okay, is significant. All right, but I feel like this wind came and blew this fire out, right? When it was done burning. Okay, so the furnace, right? You had to be purified. Okay. But you came out of the fire not smelling like smoke, right? Basically, not looking like what you've been through. Okay, that's a lot of the reason that people get mad too. That's too many, because you don't look like what you've been through. Okay, so they like to, act like you haven't been through anything, like you are, not a spiritual being living a human experience like everybody else is. Everybody's been through something. So for these people to, feel like you haven't been through anything, at the same time they've been throwing shit at you this whole time for however long they've been doing it. Okay, it's remedial. Veil of illusion. So shield of resilience and veil of illusion. So you've been shielded and veiled. Okay, so your identity was hidden, or these people were allowed to believe, right, that you were who they said you were, right? You didn't correct them. Okay, you just had your head down. You were focused on what the Most High had you focused on, right? There's a time and a place for everything, right? And when it was time to talk, the Most High told you to speak. Okay. So they took your silence as, they tried to use your silence as guilt. But in your silence, you were building strength. Yeah. All right, let me get a few of these and we can jump in that thing. Friend zone, someone new. Okay, so whoever, for some of you, this new person could be someone who you or they or the situation just kind of like friend zoned itself. For some of you, okay, I don't know. This could have been an initial, spotting of each other, right? And then, you don't see each other for, I don't know, 6 to 8 months maybe, okay, give or take, and something's ignited, okay, or something has happened or grown over that time. I just saw divine timing. Yeah, somebody could have rushed into something in the past, okay, a karmic relationship, marriage. God, ooh. I had to learn some karmic lessons. You see how these cards is acting on the table right now? Archangel Michael, block whoever's karmic energy that is, please. Get it the hell up out of here. Thank you. One in a million. Okay. All right. Let's get 4, please. Got emotional safety. Can you stand the rain? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Feeling trapped. Okay, so somebody could be staying in a situation because it's comfortable. Okay, they feel like you know they can't do better, or it could be financial situation, rushing things. Okay, so it's giving me a trauma bond. Okay, somebody could have rushed into something with somebody in the past, and due to a trauma bond. Okay, it could be somebody that they had history with. The single life and wants a cheater. Okay, so emotional safety says you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. Rushing things says rushing through the romance. Hit pause and let rushing through the romance question mark. Hit pause and let things simmer. Good things take time, and so does lasting love. Okay, so something is a slow burn. Okay, so something's doing what it should be doing at the pace that it should be doing it. Okay. All right. Unspoken feelings. Okay. For some of you, you have not told, the other person how you feel about them, or vice versa. Okay. Done settling in friend zone. Yeah, somebody's done being in the friend zone. Somebody doesn't want to just be your friend. Okay, they can't just be your friend. I mean, if they had to, then they would, but they would still be trying to bag you. Okay. So this person doesn't want to be your friend. Okay. They want to love you up and down and things like that. Take care of your heart and things like that. Alright? Mind, body, and spirit. Power couple. Secrets and lies. Love lessons, friend zone, commitment issues, okay, comfortability, money matters, undefined, someone new. Okay, so it looks like y'all have been through quite a few things. Okay, make a move, cosmic connection, and then same page. All of those things you went through brought you here. Right here, this moment, right here. You've been like, when, Most High, when, Lord, when. Okay, yeah, now. For some of you, now. Okay, now. All right, now let's look at the tarot. Tour. Let's use my learning deck. I ain't used this in a long time. All right then. Ace of Swords. All right, breakthrough. Okay. The Knight of Wands. So you can be experiencing some clarity, okay, a breakthrough in a certain area, okay. There could have been some fogginess, or okay, somebody could have tried to throw some doubtful type energy, okay, towards you, or get you to freak out, or give you anxiety, or somebody's in the back room. In the back room? That's not what I was trying to say. I was about to say somebody's in the background. Okay, I don't know. That sounded kind of creepy. That sounded kind of creepy. Somebody's in the back room. Okay, I don't know. Be police. Check the back room. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's house could be being raided. Ace of Swords, death. So there's some clarity. Okay, this could be a case. The Fool. I ain't taking all these, too many. This could be a case that's been going on. The Hangman, the Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. Okay, so Pisces. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag, heavy Aries. Heavy Aries. Three of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, the Tower. So somebody's watching you do your thing, okay? Or you're watching somebody do their thing at a distance. Okay, somebody who's in the Queen of Swords energy, who could work for an institution, or institution can be like YouTube, right? Okay, or it could be an actual, building somewhere. But somebody is watching another person, like, I want to say, get down with the get down. Okay, whatever they do. All right, somebody's a boss, somebody's a master at something. Okay, so there's some type of new beginning or a leap of faith. Okay, there's like an innocent energy. Okay, so somebody is sacrificing something. Four of Wands in the reverse. There can be some type of conflicts in the home, in a home. Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess. Five of Swords. Yeah, and it says conflict on the damn Five of Swords. Five of Swords, conflict. Okay. So yeah, there's some type of conflict going on in the household. Okay. Nine of Wands, and somebody could be like, I don't know, somebody lives with people, share a living space together or something like that. Like somebody's like in their room, like a lot or something like that. Somebody's listening to conversations going on outside of that room. Okay, like the living room or common area or kitchen or something. Somebody's listening, like with their ear to the door. King of Swords. So somebody's surrendering and they're standing up for something. It's giving me somebody standing in their authority when it comes to some type of conflict. Okay, this could be an argument, a fight. Okay, somebody could want another person to leave. Okay, this could be a breakup or somebody being told to move out. Two of Cups. Something about hesitation. Okay, I keep feeling like a hesitation when I'm speaking. Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands. Oh, did somebody get caught doing some work? Yeah, they did. Somebody got exposed. Okay, either for paying for some work or actually doing it. Didn't this come out? This came out a couple days in the read. Somebody found somebody's spiritual tools. Okay, somebody does like secret witchcraft or something like that, and they hide it, or they, hide it from people. Yeah, somebody got caught. So somebody could have found someone's altar, or they could have found some, I don't know what the hell they use. Eye of Newt. I don't know. They found something, okay? You, someone. Ten of Cups. Okay, there's a divine love here. Three of Cups. Something that two people can be celebrating right now. Okay, not so much outwardly. This could be an inner celebration, right? A private celebration. All right, 5D as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy Pisces. Gemini. Heavy Gemini. Heavy Gemini, heavy Pisces. Heavy Aries. Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be defending someone to their family. Somebody's protecting someone when it comes to their family. Standing up for someone. Somebody's real disciplined. Okay, King of Wands in the reverse. There could be a sibling here, or a cousin, or a friend. Seven of Swords to Three of Swords. This person could be trying to get this person, or in the recent past, this person could have tried to get this person. They tried to tempt this person. Yeah, to bring some unnecessary conflict into their life. Tempt them to get them to bring conflict into their situation. Okay? Which is like perfectly set over here. It's like perfectly set. Like nothing's interrupting it. It's perfectly set and protected. Okay? This person wants to throw a wrench all up in this giddy up here. Four of the Hangman, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands, King of Swords. It's too many. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Six of Swords. The Emperor, Six of Cups, Page of Swords. So if this is a friend of yours, whoever this is to you, if you're this Emperor, this person's trying to get ahead of you. Hey, I don't know how long you've known them or if it's family member. Okay, just the whole time they've been trying to or planning to get ahead of you, right? Or do something before you do it, or even take ideas that you may have. Confirmation, thank you, baby. Even take ideas that you may have and implement them themselves, right? Without you knowing about it, right? But the thing is, they'll do it on the slide tip. They'll steal the info from you, and then do it on the slide tip, and it'll fail. It'll fail, right? And you won't even know that they did it, that they tried to take your idea and use it, and maybe even patent it. So this person could be going through some type of transition. Confirmation. The King of Cups. Baby, Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So somebody's thinking about their emotions in the long run. Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels like they'll love somebody forever. Forever. Like somebody's really been like pondering. So over the time that you guys have been separated, this person's been like thinking about you the whole time. They've been, thinking things out. They've been, while going through life things. But they've thought everything out that they would, need to think about. I just keep hearing perfect fit. Like you're the perfect fit. That's how they feel? You're the perfect fit? Okay. Again, they can love you forever. Meaning, their feelings won't change for you, okay? They won't start looking at you different after 5, 10 years. Okay, instead of the love getting, dull or dry, it'll get, more adventurous, more exciting, okay? It's something that elevates, right? As you guys grow, everything grows. Everything, okay? The High Priestess. Justice, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. So Spirit's showing me somebody hiding something under their bed. It doesn't have to literally be that, but it's painting a picture for this person, whoever this is. Somebody's been hiding something. It's the equivalent of hiding something under your bed. Tucking it all the way up in the corner, like we used to do when we was kids, tuck it against the wall all the way up in the corner, right? Where nobody looks, nobody even think about looking, okay? Somebody could have been hiding some finances, okay? Somebody could have been ordered to give somebody some money, a home, a deed, okay? Somebody was ordered to do this by the courts a long time ago. And you know what they did? They hid whatever this was, paperwork, check, whatever it was, okay, or is. They hid it. For some of you, okay, they hid it, and then while it was hidden, they tried to wait for some type of statute of limitations to run out, while at the same time trying to off you, get rid of you. I promise you. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. I promise you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you can be recovering from some type of loss. Okay, or it could be a spiritual loss. Temperance. Yeah, recovering, healing. Okay, you're balanced. All right, because you're happy. Seven of Cups. Like you're even shocked at how happy that you feel. Like you never thought that you can feel this excitement, this level of excitement, this level of happiness. Okay, joy. All right. Five of Wands, and people don't like it. They're fighting over. Seven of Swords, doing tricky shit, weird, sneaky shit behind the scenes. Knight of Wands, the Emperor. Six of Cups, the World. So competing to betray. I just said that. You're somebody's friend competing with them or secretly over the years. Somebody's trying to throw a distraction so that they can get away with something, so that they can sneak off. it's like a whole group of people, right? And somebody's like pointing the finger in a certain direction, then that person's pointing the finger in a certain direction, and then argument ensues, and then fighting ensues, and then the one who's actually guilty, from the beginning. I mean, they're all guilty, but the one who started it or gathered the crowd, sneaks off, right? While this group of people are fighting, and then next thing you know, they look up and like, where's so and so? Got us again. Got us again. Somebody's a trickster. Okay, so there could be an Aries here. So this person was in competition with you, for some of you. Divine feminine or divine masculine, confirmation, yeah. It could be somebody that you left behind. So this person, they were part of a group or a crowd. They're a follower, okay? They're a thief. Okay, somebody's dishonest. Somebody's a false prophet. Yeah, they are. They shouldn't even be sitting in the upright right there. Uh-huh. Somebody could have like a father wound or something like that. A gaping mother wound too. Okay, I don't know. Somebody's mother could have, I don't know. Somebody just could have had a mother that was probably like their friend and not their mother. Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Okay. Whoever this emperor is trying to block you online, or trying to block whoever this high priestess is. Okay. This could be the ex, or I don't even want to call it an ex, potential partner of last partner of this high priestess energy. Some of these potential relationships never even, the last 7 or 8 people that were potentials for me, I never even knew their names. Like, I never even knew their names. We never even had a conversation, like nothing. Nothing. Right? So up to this day, I don't even know their names. I never got their names. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't, say, oh, so and so. You know what I'm saying? So it's insignificant, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, here today, gone tomorrow. That can be significant. Okay, not. Or someone who something didn't get off the ground with. Okay, and it's because they were over here sneaking in the background, taking your sight, your spiritual sight, for a joke. Okay, and then they got caught up. Queen of Pentacles. We'll start there. Hold on, let's pick this up. Here, I'll remember it's out there. Come on now. Where's the box? Where's the box? Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, be in your bag right now. You could have had a money increase, finances increase. Okay, or you will. Something's like clearing out, or something cleared out, some type of energy. Or you stepped away from somebody that you shouldn't have been connected with. And now your finances are replenishing. And you connected to, people you shouldn't be connected to. They'll drain your finances, right? If one area of your life is off balance, then the other ones are too. Okay. Recent, current energy. 2 of Swords. Somebody's confused. Okay, in the current energy, 5 of Swords. Okay, about how to compete. How to compete with whoever this person has a crush on. Could be 3, 4 people out here. Okay, something about a bridge. Somebody could live near a bridge. Okay, that goes across water. The tower. I don't know, it could be a lighthouse or something like that, or like a marina. Page of Swords, Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Somebody's watching somebody online, surprised that they're still alive every time they come back up to, perform or do whatever it is that they do. Yeah, look, Six of Wands, Page of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. I almost forgot. Yeah, I felt some death magic earlier. Some death root work. Yeah, somebody sent some death work earlier. Okay, very, very, very distinctive. Okay, I know what that feels like. Like it's no mistaking it. Um, I don't know if these people just. It's like they're afraid to die, to pass away, but they're out here throwing death out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You get a casket. You get a casket. Hey, you get a casket. Like somebody out here like Oprah. Four of Pentacles. Next lifetime, Erykah Badu. So this person is watching you in secret, okay, or what they think is in secret. They're holding on to you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're going through bad karma. Or negative karma. Them and this group of competitors, okay, which they're not competing with, like, you are your competitor, okay? You're not competing with anybody else because it's not a competition, okay? And if you want to put labels on it, like a competition, you're competing with yourself, okay? If it has to be out there, you're competing with yourself, not anybody else. You have your own lane to be in. You don't have time to, compete with other people in their own lanes. It's not what you're here to do. Okay, you got your own lane, the next person got their own lane, and so on and so forth. Nobody should be trying to come into the next person's lane and take over what they're doing or try to, you know what I'm saying? What's the word I'm looking for? Upstage them. Judgment and the King of Swords. So somebody's made some type of firm decision, call, judgment. Confirmation. This could be people could be waiting on an outcome or waiting on a decision. This could be a verdict. Okay, this could be a jury deliberation. What? Judged by 12, carried by 6? Is that what you said? Three of Swords. I don't know. Something can have something to do with. Somebody can be in court for murder. Okay. Two of Wands. Seven of Wands. What's this Three of Swords? King of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Give me another one, please. King of Cups in the reverse. So somebody that you guys could have been in jail with. This is real specific. Somebody was in jail before. Okay, you could have been in there for like, I don't know, this time. If it was your first time, then, or an only time or whatever. But I just say this time. You could have been in there for like a month or something like, give or take. Could have been in there with somebody you grew up with or somebody you went to school with. Okay. This is somebody the same sex. Somebody can stutter. Somebody seeing somebody of the same sex now, like shining, okay, on a platform or something, or just in life, period. Like somebody's, you got a man or woman, you got a whole bunch of people of the same sex and the opposite sex that feel some type of way for you, or they always have. But I don't know, something about seeing you now is kind of making them reevaluate their lives. But they have you in mind. It's quite a few, too. Okay, I'm picking up. It's quite a few of them. It's like people are seeing you in the purest form they've ever seen you in. Three of Cups, Death, Temperance, and the Hermit artist. Okay, so there could be a detective or something out here. Okay, that's been they. Okay, so a detective followed some people. I don't know if it was a party or get together or something like that. Okay, but something happened here. Confirmation, something happened here, and I feel like somebody didn't make it out. Somebody entered the building, but they did not come out of the building. At least not the same way that they went in. Okay, we just said a murder case, right? Yeah, so somebody could have used through a party, a fake party or something, or used a party setting to do something to somebody. Okay, you made a setting crowded in order to do something to someone. Okay, this King of Cups in the reverse could be running, or it's like a turtle, like going on the inside, like going inside of its shell. Like somebody's like trying to find a corner to go in and ball up in a, ball and cry and be heartbroken. It came back out, Temperance and the Hermit. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Devil. There's a couple out here who's shocked. Okay, they're burdened, but they're burdened and they're shocked. Okay, they keep going back to Lucifer. Are they complaining? Yeah, they're complaining that they can't touch you, they can't do something to you, like something's not working. I'm pretty sure Lucifer told y'all when y'all made y'all little deals, that it's in the wording with him. You gotta pay attention to what he's saying, because it's in the wording, right? He might have promised you some things, right? But when people like have greed, right? They want certain things. They only hear what it is that they want. You know, let's say, for instance, when a deal is being struck, right? They're not listening to, if the fine print's being mentioned, right? Or they either gloss over it, don't care about it, or when somebody's speaking over it, they're not hearing it. They're only hearing the parts that make sense to them, like a dollar amount, right? How fast can I get it? Okay, where can I spend it? All right, that's what they're thinking about, right? They're not thinking about the important side of that, right? The I know what you're doing, okay? And you're gonna get a hell of a backlash for doing what you're doing, or trying to do what you're trying to do. You're not going to steal, okay? You're not, you can't come over here and steal my energy and then all of a sudden you're smart. All of a sudden you have intellectual properties. Yeah, and don't even know how to use them, okay? So what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here before I call your name, okay? You know who I'm talking to too. You know I'm talking. Don't make me call your name, sir. Don't make me call your name, sir. Okay. I black. Don't make me call your name, sir. I ain't the petty type. I'm not petty like. I mean, I can get it, but I ain't petty like that. Don't make me call your name. Okay. Stop. Don't feel like you are, but can't say I didn't warn you. Don't get nervous now. Seven of Swords. Don't get nervous now. I can see. I don't know why y'all come over here and you get shocked when we see you in the audience. Like, why do y'all refuse to believe what's right in front of y'all face? Shock. What are you shocked for? What are you shocked for? Because you thought you can sneak around and you can do this and with confidence too. Matter of fact, arrogance. That wasn't confidence. You can sneak around. Oh, they can't see me. I'm big. I'm bad. I'm doing this behind the scenes because I'm big and I'm bad. Coward. Out here perpetrating the spiritual community. Out here giving fake ass inspiration. The Hierophant. It's a damn shame. It's ridiculous. All that energy that you use to do that, to be a fraud, you can use that energy to be genuine, to be whoever you are. You ever think of that? Instead of trying to bite off somebody else, like a slithering snake that you are, can't even get it out. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's got to do some time. Nine of Cups. Okay, this might be music to your ears when you hear whatever this is. Could be concerning the King of Cups in the reverse. This person thought they got away with something. They did. They were scorned or something like that because you broke up with them, man or woman. You broke up with them. I mean, because they put you in third parties constantly. Every time somebody was away from you, okay, third party. At work, they was fucking people at work. Okay, I never forget one of these times. Shit happened. Look, I went to my ex's job, and motherfuckers at the job looking at me crazy. Like they know something I don't. Right? Come to find out they was doing all type of weird, nasty, freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that I didn't know about at the time, of course, right? But giving me these looks, right? It's like it's weird. Like it's weird how people operate in this world. It really is. The Sun, okay? You could be finding out something weird like that yourself. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be saying that they, or they could have been saying that they're going to work, or they're going to do this or take care of that, and yeah, they're not anywhere near doing what they said that they were supposed to be doing. The Knight of Pentacles, okay? Something has been like taking its time to get somewhere, okay? Or this can be an investigation that's been taking its time or taking a while. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. There's a team of people working on, or they've been working on this investigation. Whatever investigation this is, okay? It's not limited to this murder thing either. Page of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. The Lovers, somebody unalived their lover. Somebody unalived their transgender lover or their LGBTQ lover. So somebody's on the down low. I told y'all about messing with them down low motherfuckers. Okay, they will unalive you in order to keep their secret, which is the saddest shit ever. Okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody unalived somebody who was transgender out here because they didn't want, for whatever reason. Okay, the obvious. Okay, but different stories, different strokes, different folks. But there is a deep soul bond here, connection. Okay, again with the soulmate and the twin flame. I've only gotten this twice. Lovers, twin flames to me sometimes. Okay, I've only gotten this twice. So either this is the same two people, okay, who are finally coming together. I think so. I think it is, because that's a rarity. That's like the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out together, right? It doesn't happen all the time. Ten of Pentacles. Could be a prostitution ring here too, that's getting caught up. Racketeering. Okay, somebody could have been like using a business to clean money. So somebody got bad news. Okay, they got caught stealing somebody else's money or doing whatever it took to take somebody else's inheritance. Okay, and they're in trouble for spreading some type of disease willingly, like, knowingly. The Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Reader, the Four of Swords. Somebody may want to invest in someone's business. Who's King of Pentacles? Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles. King of Wands, Queen of Cups. There's be a King of Wands here that's paying to block something. Trying to block something. Well, I don't know why all these masculines out here act like, act like bitches. Like, oh my God, it's so just, ugh. Just the bitch assness. Motherfucker gay bash you in a minute, but they're the ones that have emotional reactions. You know, to small things. Oh, you looking at? Were you looking at me 2 seconds too long? I pull my gun out. I pull my gun out. I pull my strap out. Now, yeah, look at me again. Look at me again. See if I don't let off on you. They think that's a badge or a sign of some type of manliness, right? But it's really insecurity. It's really a feminine trait. It is. It's a feminine trait. It is. You know, flying off the handle. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to control your emotions. And I'm not saying that as, you know, like that or nothing. It's just the feminine energy, right? It's a feminine trait. It gives down low behavior, you know, even though, you know, every person that acts that way doesn't have to be down low, but it gives down low behavior, okay? It gives, you know, men that don't like women for one reason or the other, some type of trauma, okay? Maybe with their mothers, okay? But they're with them to, for multiple reasons, okay? For one, it being a show, you know, playing a role. Afraid of being judged, okay, man or woman. Two people could be in a relationship. They can both be mainly attracted to the same sex, but they're both in the relationship for appearances, okay? I'm getting something for like somebody's parents or something like that. Like somebody's living to the ordinance of how their parents want them to live. Oh, that's exhausting. All right, what's up with the near future? Queen of Cups sideways. Two of Pentacles. So somebody's mask could be falling off. Somebody could be up and down their emotions. Okay, a mother figure. A baby's mother. Cancer. The Nine of Cups. The Star that I was just about to say. I was like, where's it at? Okay, so they're trying to wear a facade. Yeah, because I felt, you know, crying and lamenting. So somebody's mom could be lamenting, okay, distraught. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to attack somebody's wish fulfillment. Their son or their daughter. Strength. Yeah. Six of Swords. Ten of Cups, the Star. Something about your family or somebody's family wanting to live off of someone's star, off of someone's divine energy. Yeah, somebody's family wants their wishes fulfilled. They want you to be their generator, their slave. Basically, no, exactly that. They want you to be their slave. Somebody, Hawaii can be significant, okay? Or somebody could be Samoa can be significant. I don't know. Somebody can be Islander. Yeah, I'm seeing a volcano erupt. I'm literally seeing like lava flow downhill. I don't know where this is. I mean, it could be Hawaii. That does give me an island. Okay. An island. Okay, someone, a feminine energy can be calming someone. Okay, a masculine energy helping to calm. So somebody could have sent a hitman in towards a feminine energy. Divine feminine energy looks like Queen of Cups and the Strength card. But this Queen of Cups tamed this hitman. It's given 3 confirmations. There you go. Yeah, this feminine energy tamed this hitman, whether man or woman. Made this hitman want a family with them. Made this hitman want a family with them or hitwoman. Okay. They like, I can't do it. I can't do it, Ace of Wands. Okay, got somebody thinking about their destiny. Okay, their future. Don't tell me the hitman. You got the hitman wanting to retire. Don't tell me you got the hitman wanting to retire. Or a woman. I feel you. I've had that effect on the hitman they done sent towards me too. I don't know, it's like this. It's like a demon and an angel falling in love. You know, it just, at the same time, it doesn't fit, but it kind of does too, right? Okay. Not for the purposes of completing this mission that we're here to do, no, right? But there are some qualities and traits, and there is a place where those two meet. There's a place where those two meet. There just is in time. Okay, they're on opposite sides, yes, but there is always a place where those two meet. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, that's significant. All right, what else, Spirit? The Magician. So somebody could be seeing some type of magic happen. King of Swords, okay, Eight of Cups. Like somebody could see somebody's manifestation like come to life, or there's an audience watching this happen. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, somebody could be waiting on a callback for something. Okay, this could be a job application. This could be an opportunity, like this could be a, what is it called? Shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. You know when you work there but you don't make any money? You know, internship. Thank you, Holy Spirit. An internship. That's all right. Ten of Wands. I warned them. Go ahead. Do what you gonna do. Spirit team, just do it. Because obviously they hard headed. So go ahead. Go ahead. Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody's spending intricate time, okay, and detail with something. The Hierophant. Okay. Something that involves a contract. The Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Well, you know what that is. You know, it's obvious. I don't want to just spit it out because, you know, karmics get triggered and then they go start doing crazy, weird shit. The Knight of Cups, you know, trying to preserve your what you got right here. Page of Wands in the World. Somebody wants to sweet talk somebody into sabotaging something themselves. Page of Swords. While somebody else is back here watching to see if it works. Somebody's also pleasuring themselves to you from a distance. Three of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords. Is somebody that put you in a Three of Swords? Watching you, pleasuring themselves. Queen of Wands. The Hangman in the reverse. The Devil. Okay. Emperor, Six of Wands, Five of Cups, the Three of Cups. So this could be an ex-friend of somebody. This Queen of Wands, confirmation. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries. Okay, this person's going through some type of ending because of some type of major cycle closed. Okay, they could have had or been a part of keeping you enclosed in some type of cycles or repetitive cycles at one point in time. Yeah, now this Hangman is right side up, looking straight ahead. It's like there's a look of shock on this person's face, whoever this is on the hand. So this person sacrificed somebody before. They feel guilty? Yeah. They feel guilt. Oh, shit. Okay, so this person could be Jamaican or something like that. This is that I know who this is. somebody, this is that person that's responsible for their baby's father's death. Okay, somebody had a child with somebody in the military. Didn't we mention Florida earlier? Florida. Somebody's from Florida. Somebody's baby's daddy could be from Florida. Okay, he's deceased now. Okay. I'm getting this person backdoored their baby's father. They could have been abusive or something like that. Okay, or both of them were abusive. Yeah, but this person took away their child's parent. Sacrificed. Okay, and it's time for them to pay for that. Could have been for some type of status, some type of clout, fame, okay, that they were waiting on that never actually came. So they got tricked by Lucifer. They got tricked. Didn't I just say about he's the father of all lies? Like, why would you go to him for anything? Anybody that's ever went to him for anything will tell you, okay, he'll say this and that, but there's some clauses that you missed, or he didn't quite say it like you thought you heard it. You may have thought you heard it a certain way, but no, he really said it this way, right? So you cannot void the contract. This could be a couple here, the Four of Wands, a married couple that's chained to this Baphomet creature. Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, something's coming. Everything's coming full circle. Somebody has to pay for a death that they committed or that they set up. Excuse me, confirmation. There's other people in here that have to pay for an actual death that they were a part of. This give me separate places. It could be at different states or something like this. Yeah, there's a trail. There's a trail. There's a trail. There's a family full of women that take out the males in their family. Those who are deemed to be the black sheeps in their family. So you got the relatives, right? Right? That's why I use the word relatives, right? In a broader aspect, okay? And family as in, smaller unit, right? Your household, right? Your person, your kids, and so on and so forth. Okay. So from each household, right? Let's say there's this big family, right? Everybody's cousins and everything, everybody's related. Each person has their own individual household, right? With them, their kids, and so on and so forth. Okay. Whoever the black sheep out of that family is, okay, is picked off. The next family, right? Although they're all relatives, okay? The next family, next home. The black sheep out of that family is picked off. And they're males. They're never females. Never. Never. Not for whoever these people are right here. It's the females that are one that are taking the males out. Okay? And it's the black sheep for a reason. Okay? The ones that know they're chosen or they don't. And they get them before they ever find out that they are. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. It's too many, Spirit. Come on now. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Ooh. Two of Wands. Somebody could be planning like something romantic or something like that. Passionate. Five of Cups. Three of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. And somebody's over here at work thinking about what the two of you are doing. Or somebody's thinking about another person having sex with their person. Ten of Swords. Somebody just need to mind their business. Somebody must got that good. Somebody must got that pipe, that put it in your pipe and smoke it. Not for real, just you know what I'm talking about. Pup, the magic dragon, or stick, whatever. All right, last messages and we out. Boyson was really trying to confuse the energy today. Like, I didn't feel that until I got up here to do this read. Like, the shit was just all over the place. Like, no, don't read this. No, don't understand this. Talk all the shit you want to. Back there. Yeah, back there. Okay, Remember, you'll never say any of those things, up front. So, yell it and scream it all you want back there. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, somebody has nowhere to go. Okay, somebody's path's been cut off. The Two of Cups. Oh, somebody's search is over. The wait is over. The Sun. Okay, the Empress. The Knight of Cups. The Hierophant. Three of Swords, the Devil. Always something, ain't it? What's this? Somebody could be welcoming baby. Congratulations. Yeah, the Moon, the Five of Wands. Yeah, so these people have to pay up. Yeah, Nine of Swords, the Tower, baby, Seven of Swords. They could not do what they were contracted to do, okay, which was the Grinch stealing Christmas, okay, that was their job, right, to steal your joy, your love, okay, your finances, okay, your life, your energy, to drain you like a freaking sun-dried grape, you know what I'm saying, leave you all, raisiny and dried up. Judgment. So they gotta pay. I don't know what the hell they got to pay, but they got to pay. That's between them, God, and they daddy. Okay. This is you and your father. Okay. And that's them and theirs. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Hold on. Eloping could be significant. Okay, somebody can elope. Seven of Wands. Somebody like, no, you can't, no. The world. Somebody crazy. Queen of Swords. Okay, somebody's trying to somebody's trying to defend themselves from what a Queen of Swords is speaking on. And it's the truth. Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands sideways. Somebody could have said you were a hoe or something like that, or you had sugar daddies or sugar mamas, or I don't know, other people pay your bills, or I mean, even if that was the case, what business is it of yours? What is your point? Is what I'm asking. What's your point? Like, is somebody gonna get a whooping? Is that what you think? Like, is somebody gonna get a spanking or temper? Like, what do you expect to come out of you? Wailing and shit about somebody else's business. You look crazy, whoever you are. Justice in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Yet you're spying to see if somebody has karma, or if you put your bad karma off on them. No, you have not. It's attached to you. You cannot cloak yourself in this temperance energy. You are not a temperance energy. Queen of Cups. I don't know who I'm talking to. It's a fire sign. Strength, Leo. A Leo. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords. Yes, I'm talking to you. Why are y'all so surprised? Y'all be killing me with that shit. Okay, death. Yeah, y'all really do. You really do. Like, I don't know, you sitting in the damn audience throwing shit. Eight of Wands. Page of Cups. Okay, it could be a incoming, I don't know, somebody could give you your flowers. Or it could be incoming, like, apology or something like that. Or, ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, an apology, and then, okay, so somebody's going to apologize on the behalf of the Magician. Okay, Two of Swords. Somebody's too cowardly to show their face, or, the same people we were just talking about, running their mouths, talking shit in the background. They're too cowardly to show their faces. We knew that. Okay, so I don't know, this is a representative or something like that, or... Who is that? Ace of mother. Eight of Pentacles. Don't matter who it is. Don't matter who it is. Okay, this this is somebody that's been working on something for a while, since This is somebody who had to go back into your past, okay, to get details of something, okay. And somebody's getting double, triple, however, double, triple, quadruple for your trouble. It just depends, okay. Some double, some triple, some whatever, okay. And it's not finances for everybody, right? Yes, there is a wealth transfer, okay, different, that's between y'all and the Most High, right? Everybody is getting visited at different times, all right? But your reward is with the Most High, so I wouldn't worry about it at all. Keep doing what you're doing when it comes to some type of work that you're doing. Okay, you're like on the leaderboard or something like that. That's what I just heard. Leaderboard. If there, I guess there's a leaderboard somewhere. Okay, somebody's keeping track of your progress. Okay, or whatever work environment this is, people's progress is tracked. Okay, and you are in the top percentile. The fool. Yeah, you're the one to go to. Okay, you can be getting an influx in clients if you offer a service that you know that you have clients for. The Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups in the reverse. Talk to me nice. Six of Swords. Who was that? Oh my God. Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, Four of Cups. This is somebody in prison. I just picked up on a prisoner. An inmate. I just picked up on an inmate. Talking to whoever this is. So somebody silly. I just picked up on it. I'm telling you, y'all heard me say that. Y'all heard me say that. That wasn't me. That wasn't mine. That wasn't me. Shit. Look, it came back out. You want your cornbread? You want your cornbread? Ten of Wands reverse. All right, last few. Judgment in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Yeah, now somebody is, oh boy, somebody thinking, I don't know, something happens when somebody's locked up and it makes them rethink everything, boy. Everything. I mean, with a fine-tooth comb. Like, whatever somebody's been out here doing to people, okay, secretly, privately, and I don't even want to mention some of the things, but, it's connected to, the same thing as hazing would be, right, for, sororities, fraternities, okay, just some real gay shit, that they do and call it something else, okay. Sometimes they kill people doing it, all right, but it's like that's the entrance into like the secret, down low world, or at least at another level, okay, because they go through those places, yes they do, okay. I don't care what you say, if they've been in a sorority or fraternity, okay. Right? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Relatives are gonna try to invite you to dinner, invite you to a holiday. Do not go. Don't go. Somebody planning on putting something in your cup. I'm seeing you carrying on, and well, if you were to go, I'm looking at the timeline here. If you were to go, I'm seeing you like, you're, and there's multiple people a part of it too. They're all just playing the roles like everything's fine and everybody's having a good. Oh my God, that is so treacherous, bro. Somebody drops something in your drink, like walking by or something like that, passing by you, and they just bloop, drop it in your drink. The music's blasting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking and conversating, so there's commotion, so you don't notice anything, and then you drink it. And wake up somewhere that you did not expect to wake up, in the clouds. I'm telling you, do not go. Or if you go, don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Just be careful. Somebody could be going to like release someone's ashes. It could be somebody's mother or father's ashes or grandparents' ashes. A dog, a child, something like that. Somebody's releasing ashes on like in a body of water. Could be like underneath the stars or something at nighttime. I don't know, maybe somebody likes, you know, stargazing or something. Could also be like a candlelight vigil. Somebody's feeling guilt for abortions that they've gotten. Somebody's had a lot of abortions. I'm just hearing reckless, uncalled for. Something. Oh man, this is specific to obviously a specific person. I don't know. God is just, yeah. God is showing me a toilet being flushed over and over, and over, and over, and over again. That's what he's showing me. A hand flushing the toilet over and over and over again. Okay. Obviously, that's signifying, rejecting or aborting something, right? Okay, but this is like an unnatural, like, I don't know. But somebody's feeling guilt because of this, or they're being convicted of something that has to do with that. Okay, something can even have to do with, oh my God, man. Trafficking, harvesting, organ harvesting, human harvesting. Oh my God, like parts or something like that. Like, what the hell? Yeah, somebody's connected to the cartel. Yeah, I'm seeing something happen in the desert here. They're doing something. I'm not going to say, it's kind of gruesome, but there could be a missing couple, or there will be a missing couple. Could be this couple here. Could be both of these couples here. Okay, could be multiple couples, but there's at least two couples missing, okay, or that are going to be missing. And they have something to do with organized crime or connection to the cartel here, or somebody that something is owed to, okay, or something's hot, or something is like out there, okay. Somebody's reckless in their movements or in their dealings. And I feel like it has something to do with the person who's been coming after you nonstop, or people. It ended up messing up other connections that they had, right? All their focus on you, you can't keep engagements that you got coming up in the future, right? You're losing track of things. Okay, you're supposed to be writing things down in the, you know what I'm saying? Keep a track of things. Yeah, bad business. It's giving bad business, okay, mixed with a whole bunch of other things. All right, but that's something that somebody has to deal with, or some people have to deal with, part of their karma. So they could be running from that. Like, there's could be some people who want to be thrown in prison because they're scared. I mean, it's not like the cartel can't get your ass in behind bars. Like, come on now. But I'm gonna leave it there, beloved, because yeah. If y'all doing this in channel, book personal info below the video. Okay. Make sure y'all cleanse your energy and things of that nature. It is 6:54 on the clock right now. So the final countdown. We saw 4, 3, 2, 1 inverted at the beginning of the read, right? So the final countdown is something, okay? Something could be a couple days off, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Something could be 3 days off, okay, or like from now, give or take 3 more days. So 6 days to a week, okay? Something could be occurring. All right, love y'all, beloved. All right, y'all know I pray for y'all, okay? Keep yourself protected, stay prayed up, and yeah, deuces. Bye, Taurus.